Hello.
No.
Kitten. Oh, are we waving at the people
hi.
in the audience?
Are we waving? Are we? Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
We're here.
Welcome to Phixius Titan Session 7. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
It's a cedar and a lonk. Hello, cedar and
Lonk's here?
Lonk. Yes, of course.
Lonk.
Our first sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. As you know, you can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVACTER, all one word, at checkout for 15% off of your order. The holidays are coming, so there will be a cutoff date for when Ryan can ship out to your country of origin. Usually, I think last year it was like the 17th of December, I think, for the United States.
December 10th.
December 10th. Okay, I was way off.
It's on your announcement.
No, it's fucking not. Oh, yes, it is.
It was.
Be sure to order by December 10th if you want them in time for the holidays. That's what I get for not actually reading the copy and making it up as I go.
The points don't matter.
Hey.
It's literally just like...
Piece of crap camera.
Artemis, like, has the whole thing written out, so whoever reads it, like, just needs to read it, but I don't like to do that. Instead, I like to make it up as I go, and usually stumble and be a nuisance. But, Maggie, what's your dice pick of the week, speaking of nuisances?
Yes.
I mean, I kind of already...
Wait, what was that? What was that speaking of comment? Hold up.
Only took a minute for them to figure it out.
That was...
Yeah.
Perfection.
The delay was great.
I already know what it is, so I feel like it's cheating.
Well, guess anyways. Cheat.
Is it large green dice?
No, it's the opposite of that.
Mini red
All
dice.
red dice.
No, it's the
So
opposite.
tiny red dice.
It has to be the opposite of dice then too.
Oh shit.
There is no opposite of
Small red
spheres.
Cards?
abacus.
Yeah, please type below what's the opposite of dice.
I would go with cards, but that's just me.
Yeah, I would too.
Probably true.
Anyway, why is
they are
it...
the mini red dice. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Okay, so you actually know the reason why, because I told you on Monday, but I'll tell you again. It's because you might be traveling for the holidays, or you might be traveling at one point in general, or maybe you just feel like carrying them around in your pocket when you're bored, so that you have something to believe in you, because you believe in them.
Words to the wise, your pocket is dice jail. But yes, they are travel size for your convenience. So
Travel size for her pleasure.
So if you feel like you need some dice, that's definitely a good pick. They are 1/6 the size of a standard dice set, I believe. And they're red. And I love red. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, you just read
good.
How did I know about your pocket dice, Cedar? Because I was obsessed with you before you joined the channel.
I can confirm this because I remember the first night that they were here.
The first time I saw Cedar's video was Cedar doing the pocket check where they fell down in the woods, and
right?
It made me laugh so hard.
Fucking iconic. Well, see, it's a different kind of obsession now, because now it's like, I know how your brain functions, and it's not just Cedar on screen, it's also Cedar, my friend. And I can be obsessed in a different way, like I am with all my friends.
AKA be careful, because Affy's watching you.
I know where you live. Because you made the mistake of giving me your address.
I live in my house.
I mean, 2 of you have been in my house,
We all know what happened.
Yeah, we know, and you can tell it again if you want to.
Well, number one, I lost my purse before we were gonna play Phixius 5, and we looked for it for 30 minutes. Well, I looked for it for 30 minutes. Affy got up and found it within 2 minutes. Secondly, I called Affy for it.
I don't know how I found it, because it was in the bathroom behind the door. But whatever. It's fine.
It was dark behind the door.
Yeah.
That's where the monsters live, and that's why
let's-
Shuri has to guard the bathroom door to prevent all
That
the
is true.
monsters from getting out.
Shuri is your supervisor. Yeah. That didn't come out
Yeah.
how I wanted it to, but it's fine. You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
We're here now. Just roll
Yeah.
So
with it.
while we're talking about pooing with a cat supervisor, this amazing soundtrack that you can hear behind me is provided by Monument Studios. We're in
God, I'm so
partnership
glad
with
they
them.
don't watch us.
What?
They
But I'm
show
so
up
glad they don't
sometimes.
watch us.
They show up sometimes,
That's fair.
but
Along
It's
with
like-
other.
holy vibey music that you can hear is by Monument Studios. It's a two-brother team that have created over 5,000 content creator-friendly, royalty-free, and copyright-free music and sound effects for your streamed or home games. You can get it at Fantasy Plus, which is currently in development after a very, very successful Kickstarter. Go check them out on Instagram at Monument Studios and get all the updates on Fantasy Plus's release, so you can too have this awesomeness. And there is a Discord integration coming, so can't wait for that. Make it easier than just having to share my audio screen.
That'll be.
We need a
nice.
Fantasy Grounds integration too.
Well, that wasn't on their Kickstarter list.
I know. I'm just saying. We need one.
Okay. Our
I
list.
want to be able to torture you guys with creepy sounds.
Well, I mean, you can do that through their Fantasy Plus thingy once it's released.
Yeah, once it's released.
Anyway, our list of games in December has dropped. As you know, or if you don't, if you're new here, we go on vacay from campaign mode in December. So Mistwalkers and Phixius Titans will be just on hold for December while we, do family, holiday, friend, found family, whatever stuff. And
Catch
a
up
whole-
on sleep.
catch up on sleep, catch up on editing, because God, I'm behind. But you can play in those games if you got a couple days free. Our schedule has dropped, and it does include the rescheduled Organized Chaos game from Spooktober that I had to adjust because I was sick as a dog. That'll be on the 7th. It is still the same thing. Drop in, drop out. Level 10 characters. No Unearthed Arcana. The rule set's on our Discord. Just go there. Okay.
And where
And
can
I'll
you
post
find
it
our
on our social
Discord?
media at some point too.
Yeah. But there's also other stuff. Like there's other games. Emily's got a bunch of games that are being run, including some that she's play testing for Gary Con.
They both
Jer's
are.
running. Oh, are they both? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was both.
Yep.
DM Jeremy from Old Man Rolling Dice is running an Alien campaign, mini campaign, mini series,
Ooh.
whatever you want to call it. We've got, who else do we have?
You
We
could
have
join.
Nate.
Nate, Queen Mother GM, is returning for the crew that she's been running. So, Plush, Maggie, Alyssa, what was
Cedar.
his
Cedar.
name? Cedar.
Cedar.
Or Cedar. I thought it was there was somebody else, but maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
At one point, Great Ape was there, and at another point, Ryan was there.
Oh, that must be what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Link. Lonk.
Yeah, you should join. You should join Link's game. It's gonna be really fun.
It's very
I-
cute.
I-
There's 2
made-
seats left in that one.
You should join it.
Yes, this is the second time that Maggie has done the You should play.
I made them
long skin.
screenshot it last time because we weren't on stream. I was like, can somebody take a picture of me doing this so I can send it to Link and tell them? Because as a friend, I am very embarrassing.
I can confirm that.
Also, Link's not my friend. They are simply an acquaintance, just so that Affy knows.
And podcast and YouTube, you can go there, get our sessions, our other campaigns, our other one-shots, listen or watch. It's up to you if you want. Doesn't matter. You don't have to. I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings.
Uh-huh.
Ochre none.
Anyway, go ahead, Artemis. Do the thing.
Okay. Well, sure. When we left off, you guys were still in Balor. You were expecting a shipment to come in from Ogark, and so you were waiting for the other wagon to come in so you could do the trade-off with your wagon that had like fabrics and things in it, and the other wagon was gonna have like gems from Ogark because it's a mining town. Let's see here. Maggie decided that Wolfhead Wiley is canon in this universe as well, but it's called Alpaca Head Charlie.
And I can't wait because now Keli, Artemis' character as on Monday, has to find a leaf from Phixius 5. And so we have established its canon before that happens.
Oh, it's gonna be such a mess. And it's all set to the tune of Log Driver's Waltz, so there's that too. Ophelia spent quite a bit of time actually with the local smith, helping him set up. He's the local smith and the farrier. You help him set up a sort of chart of all of the local horses that are going to need shoes eventually in town. Help him more streamline his business a little bit more because that was really important. Let's see here. The party was introduced to Hopia in the early, like the rest of the party was. Found out that it was Worm, just in a different form. Let's see here. You guys established that grenades existed. We had a whole conversation about that. Ophelia charts how much bacon the party eats. It is a lot. While all that was going on, Lily had noticed that Elder Lyra kept checking the front door of the tavern like she was waiting for somebody, but they never showed up, whoever it was. And when asked, she said that it was fine, not to worry about it. Eventually, Pell, who is the driver of the other cart, did arrive. Let you guys know that there was no problems on his end. Everything was ready to go. You told him about some of the troubles that you guys had run into, but you were also ready to do the wagon swap. So in the morning, the plan was to switch wagons and each head back where you had come from. Ophelia and Lily inspected the cargo before bed and discovered that a couple of items in each wagon showed up as magic, as well as you were going to be bringing a shipment of jade, gem dust, and saltpeter with a box that had some, it sounded like glass in it, but it was sealed. You couldn't really tell.
Liquid.
And then, yes, it's gonna blow up.
Boom.
That night, Hopia had a dream where she found herself out in the woods facing a cabin, and it was creepy, and there was a whole thing with the creature following her through the woods.
Masturbating
like
green guy.
He was not doing any of that, but okay.
You say so.
Sounds sus.
I do say so because I'm the DM. So,
Mm. But we know how creatures like run around in brain and just be weird.
not all of us are monster fuckers, though.
Shut up.
But a majority of us.
But a majority
That's
of us
fair.
are, so fuck you.
Anyways, inside this cabin, you met a seer, a woman whose name you never asked,
Well, you have to
with
name it,
long
yeah.
red hair. Yes, Dab.
I was afraid that would
You-
count as one of the question.
Yes, you were warned that, you know, once she gave you the bit of information she had for you, that you would only be allowed to ask one question, which made Worm very upset.
And she did not
the-
even answer it with like straight answer. It was some riddle garbage.
I mean, it's a seer. What did
Rude.
you expect?
Rude.
Answer
She's not
for
just
one
gonna, like,
question?
hand you the answer. That's not how this works. You know that.
That's bullshit.
It's really funny because Atlas had the same problem on Mistwalkers on Monday.
I know.
Asking another seer question. They had the same panic.
I know.
It was really
Yep.
funny.
It worked out great that both sessions had seers in them.
Who could see that
Where
coming?
you can only ask one question.
But
But you were warned. The warning / prophecy that she gave you spoke of a few different things that Worm was able to sort of pick through with the help of Race in the middle of the night. And you got a little bit of information about where the spark would be located. Not much.
And
But
you could
some.
call that information. Go poop out better information.
When Hopia woke up, they woke up Race as well, and Race decided to rage trance, which is a thing now.
What?
It's a
Why
thing
not?
now. And after some really good rolls, Race was able to get in and see the seer as well through their dreams, and also given one question and one question only.
Out of
Also
sheer
disappointed
spite.
with the answer. Yes, just spite. But yeah, so you were able to piece some of the clues together, other things you're still not entirely sure about. And then in the morning, you woke up and you had some breakfast, and now everybody's kind of together down in the bar. What would you like to do?
Eat bacon.
Yeah, the bacon eaters will have to do the bacon eating
Yes.
before we
It
can
is
do anything
important.
else.
Yes.
Bacon and coffee.
Yes. Yes.
That's Race's bacon eating face.
Yep.
Has to be said.
So what
You
did
sound like
Ophelia
a
get up
cat when she's
to?
being forced out her medicine.
What did Ophelia get up to while everybody was sleeping?
I wanted to do something. I forgot what I was doing though. I know I sat at the tavern and I just kind of sat there. Like I probably worked on sketches and like ideas that I've been having because I designed the cold pocket. So now I'm working on the hot TM. Kind like I'm going to trademark the term hot pocket in Phixius.
But it's spelled HAWT.
Yes, it's actually spelled HAUTE. Hot pocket.
Oh, like haute couture.
Yeah, like haute couture. So there's the hot.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Ophelia's designing it. They're like thinking of like what to like. Should it be like a flame on it to differentiate it? Should it just like have like a different branding on it? Like they're working on it. Who else is there while I'm in the main tavern, just hanging out?
So the bartender Matthias Grimdelv was there, kind of just keeping an eye on stuff, and there was one super drunk guy down at the end of the bar who basically was just kind of sleeping it off.
Yeah. I go up to the bartender and I say, "Hey bartender, pour me a drink." I don't know if you guys have seen that video game. I think it's called The Lone Stranger, and then the bartender, he slides the drink down and it falls off the table. That actually doesn't happen, no. But I go up to the bartender, I'm like, "Who's that over there? Should I be concerned. They're not moving.
You can see that they're like, you can hear them snoring loudly. And the bartender just kind of like looks over and he just says, "Oh, that's just Utani. He gets drunk every once in a while and needs to sleep it off. He'll be fine in the morning."
He is going to be uncomfortable sleeping like that. Do you have like a blanket that we could put on him?
Probably somewhere. Give me a moment. And he like wanders off and comes back a few minutes later, and he's got like just like a thin little blanket that he kind of drapes over him.
So, do you know what made him so upset that he gets drunk, or is this just something he does?
He just likes to tie one on.
What does that mean?
Means he likes to drink a little bit too much.
I've never heard that expression in my life, Artemis.
Really?
No! Has anybody else?
I don't know,
I have.
that might be a Midwestern thing, but like it's a saying
It's
here,
not.
so.
I'm from Ohio!
Oh, okay.
I've
Okay,
heard
maybe
it.
I'll-
Okay, but you're like barely from the Midwest.
Ohio's the Midwest!
We're not getting into a geographical
Ohio.
debate, okay?
It's fine. Ohio is its own anomalous region.
And it doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't matter anyway because I've heard of it.
I
There you
think
go.
Taiwan
And
is from like
I'm
Old
not.
West.
And I'm not in America at all.
Yeah.
We all know that England is the most Midwestern place.
Yes.
I think it's from like westerns and stuff.
Probably.
So if you ever watched old westerns, you may have heard that phrase.
Yeah. I grew up watching spaghetti westerns, so like.
Yeah. You pan back and now everybody has at least 3 10-gallon hats on.
Yes.
Bonanza.
We pan back to the scene.
I'm
Oh.
Oh,
Ophelia asks, so what's this guy's job, or does he just do this as a hobby? Like, is this his job or is this his hobby?
No, he runs the Happy Hog, the store down the way.
Shouldn't he be concerned, though, that...
butcher.
No, it's a general store.
Did he at least walk up, most likely? I know...
Probably. I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, but it is a small town, so maybe not.
I was just making sure he was being responsible. Responsibility is important. Gonna go back.
He'll be all right.
Okay, I'm gonna...
But I
Ophelia...
appreciate your concern.
Ophelia goes and then brings, like, her paperwork and, like, doodles across from him.
Okay.
Yeah, just in
Yeah,
case,
he's
like,
just-
he, like, has a moment.
Oh, okay. So you keep watch over the drunk guy at the end of the bar. The rest of you, when you wake up in the morning, you find Ophelia like sketching and just every once in a while glancing at the snoring guy at the end of the bar.
Yeah. At this point, Ophelia, like, put, like, requested, like, a glass of water for when the guy wakes up to be put across from him.
Who's that?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hold on one second. Let me look at my inventory real quick.
I am not going to hold you the whole night.
I am. No, I don't have anything.
that's what you think.
No, okay. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. Ophelia says, "Oh, hello, compatriots.
Hello?
Hey,
You two look a little frazzled."
Everything
what
is
you mean?
fine.
Can Ophelia make an insight check?
Sure.
If I remember rightly, Lily hasn't come downstairs yet.
No, we were talking on the stairs, remember? And you kind of overheard.
Yeah, you guys had.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was on the
You
stairs.
agreed to
Not
talk
actually.
about
Yeah,
the dream a little bit more on the
Yeah.
road.
yeah.
15.
I had forgotten that it was on the stairs, not actually downstairs.
Oh, Pia, roll a deception check.
I'm not trying to hide anything. Everything is fine.
Hey, family.
Well, then roll persuasion. You're not actually hiding anything.
How about an 18?
Fuck. Okay, yeah, you win.
They seem fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I tell you,
Is
it's
it-
all fine.
Mhm. Well,
What
I
did
assume
you?
you all want to eat.
There is bacon foot, of course.
Yes.
Mm,
What?
for sure.
What did you get up to while not sleeping?
I hold up the diagrams of the hot pocket.
I presume that this looks somewhat familiar, as I was part of the process of creating the cold pocket, even though
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
like the
really
same
do
thing.
anything.
It just has. Yeah, like it looks. The design looks very similar to the other one. It's just got a different kind of it's got a heating component on it versus a cooling component.
Looks about right.
There's like different spellings of the word hot. Also, like the HAWT, like crossed out,
Just
like
crossed off.
HAOOT, and then they like cross that off like multiple times because that's just hoot.
You know, instead of calling it a hot pocket, you could call it the hat to go.
That's a good point.
Or
I
hot
write
and
down
ready.
that idea.
Mm-hmm. We'll just steal all the branding that has to do with hot
Yes.
Yep.
from every
All of it.
company, every famous person, entertainer, whatever.
It will be called the Hot to Go Hot Pocket, and the slogan is "That's so hot," or
I
"That's
could
hot."
call it like flaming hot. Flaming hot
Mhm.
pockets.
Sure.
I'm writing this all down. Like, I think that we could also if I were to advertise it on scrolls around town, I could put flame on.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Flame
yes.
Hill, Cutman. All right, so you gather up. There's food. There is bacon, coffee, all of the things. It's your, just general constitutional breakfast.
Yep.
Yep.
Have a full plate of bacon.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
full
just
plate.
bacon. It's only bacon.
And then you have another plate that's like your pancakes and your eggs and stuff, and then bacon
Yeah.
on the other one for sure.
Well, the pancakes got to be separate too, though, because you don't want to get the syrup on the other stuff.
That's not true.
It is for me.
No.
Well, it's not as bad with bacon or sausage. It's bad with eggs, though.
Depends on type of egg. For institutional breakfast, where it's probably scrambled, true. But mixed up with DP2 egg.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right.
while everyone else is going, mad with bacon, Lily is just having a plate of normal amounts of breakfast goods, but
I
enjoying them just as
sneakily
much.
put more bacon on Lily's plate whenever she's not looking.
Lily's got porridge.
I'm secretly taking it off of Lily's plate. More on.
Ophelia's watching this all
3!
happen, but not commenting. Oh, Ray, you were interested in the fabric, correct? On the shipment that not shipment, the wagon load we carried in. It's apparently magical.
Which one? Is it pretty?
It was transmutation magic, or was it enchantment magic on it, Artemis? Out of character, which I know
The fabric was transmutation. The box that lit up that had the glass in it was evocation.
Well, the weave had transmutation magic on it, so it probably might be able to change appearances based on the school of magic, and the glass of the new shipment we're carrying has evocation magic, which means I believe we should be careful with it.
Oh, it is liquid nitrogen.
No.
How
it's,
do you
it's-
know what liquid nitrogen is,
Well,
but you don't
Race,
know what
Race
Race has a
lycanthropy is?
nosebleed.
Oh no.
For a moment, Race just sees through the fourth wall.
You okay? Is that from when your nose was inverted?
I don't know.
Do you need
Yeah, and I
healing?
like pinch it for her.
Ow!
Just hang on. It's fine.
It's still tender.
Oh, yes, I know that, but it's also bleeding. You have to apply direct pressure.
I like to imagine your arms over the guy who is passed out right now. We just gathered around him and are eating.
It's
and
over
being
Lily's
loud.
plate, and I'm like still hucking bacon onto her plate with my other hands.
I'm
Yeah.
pulling it off.
It's amazing.
I'm pulling it off and eating it. I'll do that too. Wacha.
And Lily, none of this is
After a
subtle
moment,
at
after
all.
a moment. No. After a moment, Lily sort of just looks at both of them, and then
Oh no, Liz
I
froze.
know.
Liz just told us that her internet's being funky right now, and
Yeah.
after she typed it,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
we just
Oh.
see.
proceeds to eat the bacon.
So sorry, you are eating the bacon? You froze,
Yes,
so I want to
I
make
will
sure.
eat the bacon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I am. My connection is really, really hinky tonight. It's all over the place.
I blame David.
I'm afraid. Oh,
I don't actually, it's fine.
All right. So breakfast is had. You're able
There you
to,
go,
you know,
you've got
make
it
sure you've
again.
got all of your equipment and everything, and you go out to where the wagons are, and Roan is there getting the horses ready to go. So whenever you're ready to have the wagon hitched up, he'll get it all set for you.
I think we're probably ready, aren't we?
Unless you want to, go check out that fabric that's... Take a look at that first if you want it.
No, I'll wait. I gotta go find something cool though. The uniform's giving me away a little bit much.
That is uniform? I thought you just had no other clothes. That wasn't meant
It's
as
my-
insult.
I'm
You've
a
lived there for
guard.
5 years.
I don't question how weird people are. Maybe that she likes the fabric and it doesn't feel weird on her skin. I understand this.
No, it's for my job.
Okay. It does kind of give you away if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could see about purchasing the fabric if you would like.
Well, that's the plan. But we gotta go back to do that.
Yeah.
I click fast travel.
Right. It's just a travel montage.
Yeah, for us to walk
Um,
like 10 feet away.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum,
Yep.
ba-da-da-dum.
All right, so you get the wagon all ready to go. You realize that Rue is asleep in the back of your wagon,
Oh, for
sleeping
criminy.
something off.
Mhm.
It's fine. You just transfer her from one wagon to the
But
other.
somehow she's
It's fine.
I was just going to say which wagon is she actually in, and do we need to move her? But yeah, we just pick her up.
Doesn't even wake up, just, rolls over and goes back to sleep when you set her in the other wagon. It's fine. She's small.
Mhm.
But you are able to get on the road. Is there anything you want to do before you leave town?
Should there be?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just
gonna say,
asking.
should there be?
We
'Cause-
go in person out into the woods. No, I'm just kidding.
If we
And they
do
were
go by
never
that
seen
space,
again.
They disappeared. Roll a new character.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
Walk
there's
in the
other
woods, roll
forms that
me-
I can just.
Yep. You walk in the woods, roll me 4d6. Okay, roll me some more.
It's fine.
All right.
Everything's fine.
So, yeah, it's fine. You get on the road, and you are headed back west this time, back towards Yamani. Everybody, go ahead and make me perception checks as you get underway. I think I have a pasta hair in my eyeball.
15.
One of these days, I'm gonna actually roll well
Nah.
on something.
You're very focused on learning how to drive this cart.
Sure.
You guys are rolling great. So far, 15, 7, and 6. What you got there, Lily?
If I could get the damn thing to roll, I would.
There
There
it
we
goes.
go. 17
Okay, so 19.
plus 2, 19.
All right. So, as you're traveling, Popia and Lily, you both notice. For whatever reason, you didn't notice this on the way into town, but now that you're headed kind of the other way, and the wagon, like the woods are on the left side of you now.
Yeah.
You notice the like sort of hanging from the trees,
Right back, I have to
probably
put
every
Ginger away.
like 300 feet or so. You notice these strange little like bundles hanging from the trees. They're like pine cone, like they seem like nature made things, but they're little bundles hanging from the trees about every 300 feet.
Granola bars?
Yes.
H-wing?
What's yeah?
Given what I know about what's in these woods, do I know what they are?
Go ahead and roll me let's see here. Nature or I guess Arcana. Either one would work.
With advantage?
No. Well, okay, you did meet him. I guess that's fine.
2 17s.
17. Nice job.
Yep.
You don't have a lot of experience with them, but you have heard that some beings like to mark their territories with these little hanging things that are called fetishes, and it marks the border of their territory. And a lot of times, especially like depending on the type of creature whose land it is or whose like territory it is, sometimes they can like see through them. They're like warning devices.
Are
You
these
know
the woods
those-
we slept in last
Did
time
we
on the
not?
way here?
Did we not notice? I was gonna say, did we not notice these on the way here?
No, you didn't see
On
them
the way to
because they're on
Valor.
the other side of you now.
So, do you know what those are, Lily? Because I do.
Well, if you do, then please tell us.
They're for kinky things.
What?
They're fetishes.
Go on.
Oh.
Ah, okay, yeah. Don't quite think you mean that kind of fetish, but never mind.
The best part about it is that is what I thought you were talking about when we were talking about it years ago in Mistwalkers.
Oh no!
Because I didn't know what you meant at first. I actually had to go and fucking look it up. Because I'm dumb.
No.
I didn't
That
know
must have been a
what
fun
do you
Google search
mean?
for you. Weird
the fuck does
nature
that mean?
wooden fetish?
Oh no.
What is this
And then I'm
kink?
like-
I don't understand. It just looks like weird witchcraft shit.
Well, no, by then we knew what was in the woods. I just didn't have any context for like what they were. So,
Cedar is yelling at you, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
What?
Those are
The Midwest is not cryptid central.
Yeah, you live in
Here it
Cryptid
is.
Central. Fucking foothills of the Appalachians. Fuck off.
We have different kinds of cryptids here. Not those kinds. But anyways, moving on. You get, so Lily, you know that, like, with your 19, you know that generally speaking, this is used to mark the outer edge of a territory of a hag.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay, well, I kind of recognise them as well.
and Hopia, you realized who you
confirmed
talked
my,
to last night in your
Oh,
dream.
I already knew that because of the
Okay.
Leshy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Leshy?
Yeah, the weird masturbating
Is this
green
the
guy.
thing? Is this the thing that we need? Is this the thing we need to talk about that you didn't want me to talk about in the tavern?
Yes, I suppose. And I kind of like look around. Is there anybody like out on the road with us at all, or are we pretty alone?
No, you're pretty alone right now. It's early. It's still pretty early in the day, so you don't see anybody around you. Like, you see maybe way in the distance to the north of you, there's some farmers that are just heading out into the field, but
Okay. I just
nowhere near you. Bless you.
And
Bless you.
I become worm. I like put my hand down, sneeze, and then like my whole face changes to like the tiefling. The horns grow in a little bit thicker, and the dragon features are gone. Skin is gone. Scales are back. Or skin is back. Scales are gone. That's what I meant.
Like how Keylight
fun.
casts spirit guardians.
Yeah, that's exactly where I got it from.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, there's this I had a dream, and it was weird. Sorry, stop talking like that. You're not in that. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Sorry. Sometimes I have trouble switching characters, and my had to make it so complicated for myself, didn't I? Anyway, I had a dream.
Okay.
And I was given a prophecy,
Really?
but the person that gave it to me was a hag. So, grain of salt.
He
Oh,
was?
I realized after
that's not
this
great.
morning, yeah.
Because
And then the kinky shit in the
Yeah.
trees, yeah.
that usually means that we're in a hag's territory, and that's okay. Fine. So tell me about this prophecy. Although actually thinking about it, and she just shakes the reins a little to get the horses to move a little faster in
Okay.
the hope of getting.
Go ahead and roll me just a general animal handling check while you guys are discussing this. And
Is Worm
Ophelia,
back, or is it?
Yeah, I'm
yes.
back to warm.
How did that happen?
She sneezed.
I sneezed.
Oh, okay.
19
Sorry to
for
put
the
you in
animal
your
handling.
way.
That's okay.
That's okay. 19? Okay, yeah, you're fine. You practiced a little bit, so you're good. You get the animals moving a little bit faster.
Yeah, good. So tell me about this prophecy then. Do we need to be worried about it?
Probably.
Oh,
It was a very, like cryptic.
prophecies usually are, to be fair.
Would you like the wording in chat again?
Yes, please.
I have it also.
Here you go.
So it's like about a child of flame, which we kind of figured was the guy who rules Titans Watch's kid, or at least that's what I think. And the reason we think that is because one of the lines is about a searing red, and that's kind of his nickname.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
But he intends to unite the four, which I assume may be the elements, but I could be wrong on that. I have nothing to go off of that. But we need to protect
Makes
the spark.
sense.
So whatever the spark is, we need to protect that. Again, according to a hag. So again, grain of salt.
True.
Could I make
But still.
Could I make some sort of check, either like a history check to see if I know what the spark is, or a religion check?
Yeah, you could make a history check.
Can I use my feature knowledge from a past life on it?
Remind me what that does again?
I have to Can you give us a full rest so I have my spells and everything back?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I thought I did that already.
No problem.
One moment. Do the thing.
Whack whack.
Rest. Long rest. There you go. You get some spells, and you get some spells.
Hold on, let me unlock this. I gotta, hold on. Fuck, hold on. Clipboard. Format, no, clipboard. Copy. Help. Paste.
There we go.
I'm adding it to the description in my feed.
Remember some ages.
Help.
Sure. I would say you could use that for this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, after seeing the number, I thought I had to do before. So hold on, I might. Well, was I rolling history? Yes, I was.
Yep.
16. I got a 22, and then I'll roll the extra because I already declared I would, even though I can do it after technically now. It's a 24.
24.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of think for a minute, and like, it's like a flashback comes to you of, you're not really sure when, but you remember hearing it was like almost like a royal birth announcement where a child was born underneath what's called the spark, which is basically it is when the two moons cross in front of each other, and then as they move out of each other's line of sight, there's like a flash of light that happens between them, and it's called the spark.
So the spark is when there are two moons and they're moving. I repeat what Artemis just said.
It's generally speaking a time of like great hope. A lot of magical children are born during that time.
Was I born during that time?
You were not.
Was it Louise?
I have to go back and look.
Do we
I
know
don't remember.
Do we know if the governor's daughter was born there?
Lily, go ahead and make a history check.
Would I know since it was my governor?
Technically, he is from
110.
Yamani.
Okay, but he's the ruler of Titans Watch.
I mean, you can try. Sure, go ahead.
Mm.
Go ahead and roll history.
I'm old also.
16. 16 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Race, you got no idea. Lily, you think probably that sounds familiar. And you think that you vaguely remember hearing her be referred to as a spark of hope.
I think you're probably right, Worm, about it being the governor's daughter, because I vaguely remember her being described as the spark of hope because she was born under the spark. I think. I mean, we'd need to go and check it out with somebody who absolutely knew for certain, like the governor.
I
But
don't
I
think
think
asking him that
that rings a
question will
bell.
go over well. Just gonna put that
Well,
out there because
yeah,
they kind of
it's
seem
like-
to have a bit of an animosity type relationship.
This is true. This is very true.
I don't think you can
Okay.
also just like waltz into his court and be like, "Hey, how's your kid?"
We could, but
I probably couldn't, but Sanuk probably could, as head of one of the city's temples. But still. So
is
does this prophecy say anything about what happens if we do? If we?
Yeah, it kind of gets a little apocalyptic after that.
What happens if we don't?
An ancient evil awakes. I don't know how much more apocalyptic you want to get about it, because like that seems pretty apocalyptic to me.
Oh, that's what it says. Oh, okay, fine.
Is this supposed spark of hope the same thing as the flame that works in the shadows? Because that seems
what's
maybe
the flame
like
that works within the shadows?
a contradiction.
Child of flame works in the shadows, which we think is the Searing Red / general of Titan Watch / asshole dictator guy of Titan Watch, his kid.
But then his kid is also a spark of hope.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure the more I think about it, the more I'm sure I've heard her called that.
I mean, if she's the spark of hope, then she's leading some sort of rebellion.
Against
that would
her
be how I
father.
take it. Yeah.
And you do know that she's been missing for like a month.
Is there an ocean under Yamani?
There's an ocean literally right next to Yamani.
But is it beneath the city? I'm asking them.
Like, is the Yamani on a cliffside looking over a sea?
No, it has like a regular harbor.
Boo, you whore.
Oh, what the heck's the sea of blue beneath the city?
I don't know.
You hear a very sleepy goblin from the back say that a lot of times the group Belser is called the Sea of Blue because their symbol is blue.
I thought that the world just on the other side just got done with the near apocalypse. Why do we have to have another one so soon?
It's been 25 years, technically.
Well, I am but a human, so that is quite a long time.
So then
can't
it
be
wasn't
right.
recent either, then.
I got confused out of character. No.
Okay.
I've gotten 10 hours of sleep in 3 days and been to 7
Buddy.
medical appointments since Monday. And Billy tell you. Ophelia says, well,
buddy.
25 years ago, I feel like there shouldn't be more than one of those in my lifetime.
And yet... Sorry! Fourth wall break.
I don't know if you know this, but we're playing D&D.
Oh, do we what?
Yes, D&D. Definitely not
I thought we were writing.
Listen, I had all this written before the world went to shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's been going to shit for like half a decade. Shut up.
That's true.
That's true.
Before that, even really.
Before that.
So what do we do now? What's our plan?
Well, Rue, you said the ball sacks?
Belsair.
Belsair sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
The principal heir.
Yep.
West Philly?
Born and raised.
I hear he spent most of his time on the playground.
I'm so sorry.
Get it out of your system. Just get it out of your system.
Just chilling out, Max, and relaxing and all that.
Shooting some b-ball. Wow, that came through as shooting some people. That is not what I said.
Oh.
Shooting some
Wow.
b-ball.
You gotta enunciate with some of that stuff.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my. Okay, good now.
No.
Everything's
Anyway.
fine.
Turn when you least expect.
Yes, I know. Rue explains to you that Belsair is the like it's the Thieves Guild in Yamani.
Oh.
At least that's what they call themselves.
They have the spark.
They are the
'Cause
spark,
I
think.
I thought the kid was the spark. How many sparks are there, damn it?
Isn't that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the part where it says the spark is within the sea of blue beneath the city. And then I
Oh.
said, is it beneath is there an ocean below Yamani? Because I asked what's the name of the city, and the lady that apparently is a hag, said the capital, of course. And that wasn't helpful at all.
Right?
I know
It
at
could be
least
any
3
capital.
capitals.
Yeah. Really, you can twist it to where every capital has a capital in it.
What?
Every city has a capital letter at the front.
Yes.
What?
Mommy's not lying.
There's just steam coming out of Race's ears.
You know, like, Boami, you spell it with a capital B. Never mind, Race, it's okay.
Which one would it be under if it was in Titan's Watch? Because there's 2 in there.
You don't think that it's in Titan's Watch because Titan's Watch is not a capital city.
I don't know what you're talking about. Next.
Yamani is the capital of Aspino, which is the country. Titan's Watch is a city that is a protectorate of Yamani.
Yes, I am aware of that. I was making a joke because there's 2 capital letters in my city.
Okay. Making sure
if
we're
I
all
have
on
to
the same
explain it,
page
it's
here.
not funny anymore.
Sure it is. Just like the fetish kinky shit. So, she's probably with the ball sacks then. The blue balls. The sea of blue balls.
Yes, sounds like it. Certainly sounds like it.
Sea of blue balls.
And it sounds like we need perhaps to go and talk to them once we get back to Yamani. Or at least see what we can find out. Perhaps not actually just turn up on their doorstep and go to them.
Well,
see
why
what we can
not? You
find out.
suggested we do that with the steering red. What could go wrong?
Yeah, indeed. And I've thought about potential implications of that since I said it. And you pointed out that it would probably be unwise. It would probably be equally unwise to just go waltzing into, to these bolsairs or belsairs or whatever they're called.
Balsacs.
Bel Air.
EEL apostrophe SER.
Yeah, I think probably that's them. What Sky Daddy just said.
The blue Balsacs. Sir.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Okay, bye.
We'll be back next week with all new characters.
Whole new campaign. Just scrap all this nonsense.
My new character is going to be the one that I mentioned on Monday, Brendan Brazier. They are a fire genasi with the actor feet.
Can I be Brennan Lee Mulligan and be like a bard savant? That's a like 14-year-old kid.
You have to learn a lot of bird facts to do that, Emily.
Dang it.
We're gonna be all Brennans and Brendans and Brandons. Somebody has to be Dio Brandon from JoJo's then. But
it should be the person who knows who that is.
Yeah, it should, which isn't me.
Quite bizarre that you don't know about his adventures.
Oh.
Right now.
Vaguely. Anyway. So,
yeah. For right now, I think we need to be moving along.
Fast travel past all of the tree kinky shit back to Yamani.
Yes.
So we can go see the blue Balsacs.
Or find out a bit more about them, certainly, yes.
Well, Rue can tell us about them. She knows
I was going to say, Rue should be able to tell us about them. Yes, and could even maybe get us an in to go and talk to them. Seeing as how I feel sure she knows them all really well.
You just hear snoring from the back of the way.
Nope, I wake her up.
You're so quiet. Speak up.
I wake her up.
She,
I just constantly sit there and shake her foot until she wakes up.
What's going on? I can't do the voice that Alyssa does.
Blue Balsacs, who are they?
Absolutely destroy my vocal cords. That sounds like a medical problem.
No, it's not a medical problem. It's a big lie that men say.
That would be testicular torsion, and instead of blue, it's generally black.
I recommend going to see a healer.
The Sea of Blue. Who are they? How can we meet them?
Oh. Well, I've got some contacts that I can reach out to. Who are you trying to get a hold of? Anyone in particular? Or just like...
Spark.
I don't know who that is, but I'll find out.
We know who it is.
Oh, well then why do you need to meet them?
Because she's in the Sea of Blue and we need to get to the Sea of Blue in order to get to the Spark.
You see, like, Rue takes a really long time to sort of, like, contemplate that. And then says, I can reach out to my people.
Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah, that would be a really good idea. Yeah.
Be useful.
She just, like, gives you a thumbs up and goes back to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
So you travel throughout the day. And you come to the crossroads and you notice that, so where the crossroads are, where that road is, that's where those fetishes stop. They do not go beyond that.
This isn't where we
beyond monster fucking.
Is this the forest where we slept last time on the way here?
Sort of.
Is that why we got attacked by scarecrows?
Yeah.
You don't really know because you didn't notice them the first time around, so. You do go check out that clearing though, because it is getting to be sunset by the time you get there. And you do check out that clearing that you stayed in, and you don't see any of those fetishes around it. So you're not sure if like her territory stopped before that or what.
How close is the clearing to, how close is the clearing to the crossroads?
So the crossroads is literally like a 4-way crossroads.
I know what a
and
crossroads
the-
is. Don't crossroads explain me.
I'm trying to explain how the forest is set up. They're like
For the
kitty
purpose of the
corner
podcast.
from each other,
Okay.
where the fetishes sort of end and where the clearing is are like kitty corner in that crossroads section.
Kinky shit, vanilla shit. Got it.
Yes.
You invited me.
I know. It's fine. All right. So you
Okay,
settle
so
in for the night.
we're not going to be able to go much further because it's starting to get dark, and I really don't think we should be actually out on the road in the dark. So I would suggest maybe that it would be an idea if we camp here in the same place as we did last time.
Yeah, what
It
could go
looks
wrong? Surely
as
no
though
other
it's-
scarecrows will come and haunt us in the night.
Yes. Something
Well,
worse
hopefully
could
we got
happen.
rid of them. Hopefully we got rid of them last time.
Sure.
But there's no better place that we could go unless one of you knows something.
Do I know something?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Oh, this could be fun.
17.
17.
And I'm gonna use my
Nope,
other
this
D6.
is pretty.
I want to use my other D6.
Okay.
I'm gonna know something. A dirty 20.
You know that this is generally speaking the safest place to camp on this trip.
Hey guys, this is generally the safest place to camp on this trip.
I have one job on this ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
It's not terribly safe, if our last visit here was any indication.
I didn't say it was safe, I said it was the safest option.
I was just saying it's not terribly safe, whether it's the safest or not.
Well, that's what I'm also saying. We are agreeing.
Well-
Oh, okay.
Obviously, if we set watches, I'm not suggesting that we just,
Yeah.
hole up here and not take any precautions.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take first
Okay.
watch.
Thank you.
I can
I'll
keep
take second.
constant watch. I do not rest. I simply wait.
And
That
I'll
makes
share third
sense.
watch with you.
That's just how I am built.
All right.
Okay.
So Worm, go ahead. Roll me perception check for first watch.
Natural one.
Ah,
Would you like to use one of your inspirations for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, what's the fumble thing? Or does that only
Ah.
work when you're attacking?
That's a tax.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay. Go ahead and Lord.
Yeah, no,
I'm on the wrong
before. No,
page now.
stop. Because I'm going to do something.
Okay, you do something while I try to find where I hid my tables.
I'm going
you
to.
you just rolled as Hopia and your worm again.
It's the same stats.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's just a different character sheet. Same stats, though.
Fine.
Because, Effie had to be difficult.
What'd I do? Since we're like kitty quarter. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yawn came out of nowhere. I'm going to after everybody goes to sleep, except Ophelia, I'm gonna take out the pocket bacon in the cooling pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna make my own fetish out of like sticks and bacon.
Okay.
And I put that, like, I've got 4 pieces of bacon, so I'm gonna make 4 fetishes. And yes, my dear husband, pocket bacon. So the 4,
Hi, Vince.
like the 4
What?
compass points, I'm going to
Okay.
make, like, put these little bacon twig stone fetishes at like the 4 points. Like
Okay.
this is our turf.
This is raw bacon, just to
Yep.
clarify.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in
Great.
the cold box.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you doing any kind of magic along with this, or is it just bacon and twigs?
Just bacon and twigs.
Okay.
I think you might be right, Cedar.
Okay. This is
Yeah,
fine.
that's all it is. Like I'm just bacon and twigs.
Okay. Ophelia, you watch this happen because you're not sleeping, obviously. And yeah.
Yeah. I just let you. I think that you're just building, and that's a good thing to have the spirit of ingenuity.
I'm glad you
So Ophelia-
appreciate it.
Yeah, Ophelia just watches with her unblinking eyes.
Can you roll me a D8, please?
That's always good. A second roll is always good when you're rolling that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So your watch goes by, and Ophelia's taking second watch by yourself.
But Lily was taking second watch.
No, I'm taking second watch.
I think they're all just
Okay,
they're all
so-
taking turns hanging out with Ophelia.
I like
Okay.
face plant into my bedroll. Don't touch my fetishes.
Fetishes? Oh.
They're very
okay,
like
yeah,
clearly
fine.
Around.
like I've created little easel type things for them. They're just on the ground, like propped up, probably being eaten
Yes,
by
and
bugs.
I look. Yeah, I look round and I can see them, and I think, right, okay, yes, fine. Thank you.
I love how
Okay.
Lily is so chill about this. Literally made like hag totems, and you're like, yeah, okay, this is fine.
This is, yeah. It's not even the weirdest thing she's caught you doing, so.
That I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget, I did just watch you turn from up here and back into worm. You did it right in front of my face. So I'm
That's
kind
not
of
weird.
used
That's
to the
just
fact
who I
that
am
you
as a
do
person.
unusual things. Yeah, but I'm used to you doing unusual things, should we say.
I'm not unusual. It's just who I
No.
am.
You're unique. That's fine. Being unique is
Okay.
absolutely fine.
It's where
But
it
you
settles
go
in.
to sleep, and I'll keep an eye on your fetishes for you.
Thanks. Oh,
You're welcome.
Okay. So, Ophelia and Lily, go ahead and roll me perception checks, please.
Oh. Okay, that would be an 8.
Going well, guys. Go ahead, Ophelia.
What, a perception?
Yep.
Skills.
It's going great, guys.
9.
Going real great.
And that would be a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Wisdom is one of Ophelia's dumb stats, so.
I mean, you know, it's fine.
Yeah,
You don't notice anything throughout the night.
Are
You
you
don't
going
hear anything.
Are you going to build any fetishes too to protect us?
No. I feel sure that worms fetishes will do the job just fine.
Mm-hmm.
And
Damn it, Cedar.
she's
Frank.
I can't fit 3 drinks in my mouth at once, so I'll just create a 2.
Okay, so Ophelia and Lily, your watch goes by. You don't hear anything. You don't see
That didn't
anything.
taste nice, obviously.
The oh no, oh, buddy.
Not a good
Yeah.
combo.
Coke and fruit?
Well, have you ever had orange
Mhm.
vanilla Coke?
No.
Good. Well, they don't make it anymore.
Sherry.
Sounds gross.
That sounds vile.
Orange and Coke is amazing. I would always get a slice of orange with my Pepsi when I was younger
Right.
to be quirky and different. Because I wasn't like the other girls.
Anyways, you don't notice anything.
So we
It's
don't notice
dark.
anything either.
Nope. You wake up. Race at one point and go and take your
Well, you don't
your
have to wake
rest.
me up, because my trance is over.
Yeah, you're probably just coming out of your trance at that point.
Do not touch the
but-
bacon fetishes. That is explicit orders from Worm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
look
pointed
around
all
and
the
you see
bacon
there's
fetishes.
little
Those things. Yeah, those things, and I point out
Okay.
the fetishes.
Uh,
I think one would be very upset if anything happened to them.
Well, they are
I don't
being
know
eaten by
what she's
bugs.
doing.
sure. Race, go ahead and roll perception.
Great.
Do I roll again? Oh
Nah.
my god.
Ooh.
18. Okay. So, Race, it's like just about dawn
Mhm.
when you notice, like, you get distracted by, like, these little critters that come to the campsite to check out the bacon fetishes because they act like a homing beacon to all of the critters in the middle of the night. At one point, you just watch a raccoon just full on carry one of them off.
Oh, Can I chase it away before it takes it?
Does it stand up on its hind legs and just kind of like
Yeah, it kind
waddle?
of like waddles away with it.
Mm.
Dang it.
Who did we
I'll
lose?
take out some of my
Um,
pocket bacon, make a new one. It's not as nice.
Did we lose Maggie?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Maggie,
Help.
your camera
happened?
died.
I didn't touch the button.
There you go.
You disappeared. Oh no, you wake up and Ophelia's just gone.
You look away from the raccoon.
Rip.
I mean, Ophelia's being carried away by raccoons. Just
Ophelia is the raccoon. No use for the bacon, except like science.
Yep. Okay, so like in the moment that it took for you to get like distracted by this happening, you look over and where Worm is sleeping, there is a big sort of like oak tree that kind of curls up over the campsite to give some like cover, and the tree looks weird.
I'm gonna stand up and take my sword out.
Okay. So you wander over to the tree. Yeah.
Is it the boob tree from The Last Unicorn?
No. Because I don't even know what that is.
You never.
So
Artemis, you would love The Last Unicorn. Sorry, but like you would.
Is it the
It has a
tree?
boob
Is
I
it
was
the
tree.
told
tree
that it would make me cry, so
Well.
no.
Okay.
I don't watch movies that make me cry.
I thought it was a book.
Yes, it can be two things. Imagine.
Regardless,
I'm
you
teasing.
take your sword out, stand up, you take your sword out, and like Ophelia, you see Race kind of stand up and move over by this tree where like Worm is just zonked out.
You see her
And-
digging her claws in. All right.
Yes, she's making biscuits.
She's making biscuits out of my forearm.
hmm
Sharply.
Very sharp biscuits.
My arm is going to be
I have just had
toast.
to
That's
I've just
pasta
had
like
to-
on my forehead in the mornings.
end World War III because my two tabbies were sitting growling at each other.
Oh
Goodness.
no.
All right, one of
but
them's gone
you
now.
walk over there, and like you are 99% sure that this tree like was intact when you went to sleep. And now as you sort of walk around it, there are huge claw marks just sort of like dragged in the tree. And they
Bad.
sort of like drag down the bark and end about a foot above Worm's head.
I'm gonna start, because I'm not that smart, swinging my sword around in the air to see if I can hit something invisible, presumably that is about to probably attack my friend.
I feel like I wake up looking up at Race doing this, and it's like it's not the first time.
I'm just like
you wake up
standing next to you, swinging my sword like a foot over your body.
Yep. So like Worm, you wake up just as a sword blade just goes shoink across your face. And Race is like swinging their sword around wildly.
You know, if anybody had ever asked me if this had happened to me before, I'd say yes. It's just weird that it's happened a couple times.
I'd have 2 nickels.
You can never be too careful. Now go back to sleep.
Yes, ma'am.
It's dawn. So it's time to get up anyways.
So
The rest of you wake up to the sounds of like what you think are combat. And then you sit up and you realize it's just Race like swinging her sword around at the edge of the campsite. And then the rest of you all see the claw marks in the tree.
do the claws look like any creature that I would know?
Like a werewolf?
Like a hag?
Or
a werewolf?
Make a nature check.
Like a
Great.
hag who is a werewolf, or a werewolf who is a hag.
I may use an inspiration.
Okay. Ten and a 4. You're not sure. There are a lot of things that could have claws that like, and they're very widespread. So whatever it was big, and how everybody missed it, you're not really sure.
You're all worried about bacon. You can't tell me about the thing that crawled out of whatever the heck this tree. What?
Correct.
Or if you wake up at that point again because Race is shouting.
Did the word bacon?
You wake up
activate
on bacon.
Yeah.
Ooh, my fetishes, and I roll over and I see the one that's missing. Oh.
They're all gone at that point. By the time you wake up, they are all gone.
A raccoon stole one. I don't know what happened to the other ones. I was too busy attacking the air. What happened? What is this?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Why were you? Did you see anything to suggest that it was still whatever made all those claw marks were still around?
Me?
Oh.
Looks no, not you, and you were asleep clearly. No, I was
Were
wondering
you-
about Race because I
were
didn't see
you-
anything on my watch.
Were you
I'm
all
sure
asleep
those weren't
during your watches? Because the tree wasn't like this when we went to bed.
I was making the fetishes to keep us safe.
Oh,
It
Lord.
wasn't like that while I was on watch.
It wasn't like that when I was on watch, unless it was and I just didn't notice.
Well, when I got up, it was like that.
Can I try to identify what these are?
Sure, roll a nature check.
Oh, my arm. Thank you, Shuri.
Oh, buddy.
Free exfoliation.
Think, here you go, mother.
Come on, roll. 11.
An 11. You again, it could be a lot of different things. It was probably werewolves.
Probably a werewolf. I told you guys.
The only thing that you notice, Worm, is that like at the base of the tree, kind of right next to where your head would have been, there is a little tiny like it's like a doll, but it's made out of like sticks and leaves and things like that, sort of tied together.
Is it blue?
No, it's like regular, like brown twigs and green leaves.
Okay, I pick it up.
Okay.
What's that?
What's that? What have you found there?
We're gonna try something. Just bend one of its little fingers.
Nothing happens.
Poke it in the tummy. Like hard.
Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Nothing, it's
Is
fine.
that another one of those hag whatevers you said?
The kinky hag shit? Yeah.
And it was here, so this is her area, maybe, potentially.
I think she was just not happy about my fetishes and decided to make a point.
Okay.
We should leave.
Yes,
I don't know
I-
not. I don't know a lot, but I
Yes.
know that.
Mm,
All right, so you all load up into the wagon again, and you continue on.
Yeah.
Oh, is your arm okay?
No, yeah, it's fine. It's just like all
Scratched up.
Yeah.
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 But it was
Jerry is
cuddles,
sharp.
so it's fine.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Everybody loves Shuri cuddles. All right, so as you continue, day goes by relatively uneventful. It does begin to rain a little bit throughout the day. And as you get closer and closer to Yamani, you can tell that there is a storm kind of out at sea that probably is going to make landfall in the next day or two, but it's a ways out there yet. It's just you're getting the like front rain curtain at this point. But as you
we want to get
are
we want to
coming
get
to
back
the
before we want to get
Yeah.
back before
And-
it hits.
by the time you get back to town, it's pretty much sunset at that point. And you come through the southern gate on the western side of the city, which is like the closest gate to the Azure Ward. And as you enter the city, you notice like obviously outside the city gates there are guard shacks and things like that. But as you enter into the city, there's this very weird energy in the city at the moment. There's not as many people out on the streets as there probably should be given the time of day. And as you look on the walls that sort of separate the districts within the city, the Ember brand presence is incredibly high. Like there are a lot of city guards out, more than you've probably ever seen out. And Lily, like you've seen this once or twice before where they're like this, but it's usually because something has like happened in the city. But everything else seems normal as far as you guys can tell when you roll into town. It's just there's a very heavy guard presence.
Well, as we come through the gate, Lily is going to want to talk to the guards and see if she can find out what's happening.
Okay. So you're gonna stop the wagon outside the city?
Not outside, no. Just after we come in, so that we're inside the city wall.
So let me push.
If there are guards all over the place, it ought to be possible to find one and
Okay, so
have a quick
you guys are
conversation
coming
with them.
in. You guys are coming in this gate here. Can you see where I'm pinging it on there?
I can.
Okay, so you guys are coming in through that gate, and as you get in through the, sorry,
Thank you.
over here.
I see.
So as you come in through the gate, and you get into like the city proper itself, you're about to head into the Azure Ward because the gate for it is kind of right on the left there. You're about to pull in there, and you notice coming down the road, sort of lost in thought, is Amari.
Who's that one?
And he kind of looks up and he sees all of you, and it takes him like a second to realize who it is that he's looking at because he was so deep in thought. But once he does recognize you, he kind of waves and comes over by where the wagon is. And sort of like walks alongside the wagon, and he says, welcome back. How was your trip?
Werewolves.
Werewolves?
Probably out
We
there.
ran into
Actually-
werewolves.
No, we didn't
Well,
actually see
not-
any.
But we did, unfortunately, we did find evidence, shall we say, of certainly something that could very well have been a werewolf that had
Sketchy.
mauled a person and a horse.
And a
Unfortunately.
tree
Oh,
on the way
that's-
home.
And possibly a tree. On the back.
And possibly stole bacon fetishes, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's
Bacon.
yeah.
No kink
You
shaming.
see that, like, that comment just sort of like doesn't register with him.
Does not
That's
compute.
right. Let it wash
Yeah, like-
over you.
Yeah, just
Just sort of like,
just
Let it give you the money shot right in the face.
Take it in.
What? Oh, wait, Effie, what? Effie, what?
Instead of washing over you, it takes a money shot to the face.
That's not the image I had in mind.
Bacon fetishes, whack! Oh, I got it in my eye.
Ew.
oh my gods. All right.
I'm sorry.
Everybody can roll me insight. No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But I'm Canadian, so I have to apologize. 24, bitch.
Damn.
11.
Nat 1.
Ophelia, you are still trying to work out bacon fetishes
say,
and their usefulness.
or not.
Uh,
10.
So, okay, so
It's a
Worm,
good waste of bacon.
you notice, Amari is, he's carrying like it's like a leather folder almost with like a bunch of papers stuffed into it, and he is very distracted. Like he kind of, you can tell that like you talking about bacon fetishes obviously did not, like, it sort of derailed him for a moment, but then again he sort of sinks back into the sort of contemplative face that you saw, and he just sort of is walking alongside the wagon, and you can tell that there's just something on his mind.
Hey. Like, poke him a couple
You
times.
poke him. Yes, Worm.
Why is it so weird here right now?
I don't know. That I went to the Clefstone to see if I could get some information, and nobody's saying anything. The Ember Brand has been out in force all day.
And is that why you're acting all distracted and not questioning me more on my bacon fetish?
Do you want me to question you more on it?
I mean... No, I kind of want to know what's up with you.
I feel like the answer is yes now.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be distracted. I just have a lot on my mind. There's a lot of things going on with the business right now, and the city is very strange at the moment. There's been an uptick
Strange in what sort of way?
Well, there's been an uptick in, obviously, and as you can see, the Ember Brand is out, but there's also been sightings of Belsair in town, which is strange. They usually keep to the shadows.
How do you know it's them then?
Something is going on. They're pretty noticeable. They all wear blue cloaks.
I just kind of like gesture like Will Smith to Jada Pinkett Smith at race.
I am not wearing that yet.
You're literally wearing blue.
No.
No?
I'm wearing red and white.
No.
Oh, you have red and white
no,
on.
I got the art done early.
Oh, well then I just drew it myself because I am also wearing blue.
Blue. He kind of like looks at you and he says, they usually wear blue cloaks as a signature that they're there.
Can I see anyone within like 100 feet wearing a blue cloak?
Make a perception check.
Seems kind of silly to be like a super secret organization and then just walk around with a blue cloak. Kind of makes you
advertise that you're
obvious.
there.
T2?
Exactly.
I mean, 22.
Okay, so you're looking around and you do actually see, as you're sort of passing an alleyway just as you turn into the Azure Ward, you do see 3 individuals that sort of like shrink into an alleyway as you go by that look like they're wearing blue cloaks.
Can I run after
But
them?
there's something off. Like there's something very off about it. Like they're being extremely obvious.
Something off?
Like they're trying to be spotted.
Yeah.
Can I just run after them?
Sure.
How far away are they?
About 100 feet.
Yeah.
I'm about to like lay on the really awkward flirting when I see Ray start running, and then I'm going after her.
I'm going, I guess.
Race, wait!
Okay.
Right. Well, no, come back. Don't do that. Oh.
No, wait, come back.
So Race just like barrels off down a side street after like jumps off the wagon, 3-point lands in the mud, and just takes off running.
I am
Worm, are
not
you in hot pursuit.
I wouldn't call it hot pursuit, more like waddle pursuit.
I am pretty fast.
Okay.
Well,
I think right now we have the same pace, but I am
Yeah.
definitely not feeling well about it.
Okay. So the two of them take off
Wait!
running, and like you can just see like Amari standing there like and looks at Lily and he goes, "Is this do they always do this?"
Yeah, they do.
I slap
I
mage
am
armor
learning
on
this.
myself.
They should
Yeah.
Okay. We should get this wagon back quickly.
Yeah.
And, like you can see
Because
he's
then
just
I need to go after
incredibly
them and
distracted.
figure out what. Yeah.
Okay. So as you
Amani,
two yahoos
what-
are running through
seriously,
the streets.
what?
Mhm.
Yeah. I know. I want to say, Amani, what is going on? Something is wrong with you.
I don't know what's going on. That's the problem. I'm uneasy. Things are strange here.
Right. I will get this wagon back, and then I'll be back to see if I can
Okay. So you
catch these two.
you and Ophelia and Rue take the wagon. Amari follows with you. You two, who are running through the street, because I love it when the party splits. As you take off running, you're in you can see these 3 individuals have sort of like pulled into the alleyway at this point, and they see you coming and just start booking ass the other way.
I'm waving at them, trying to get their attention.
Wait, we
They
need
are
the
not stopping.
spark!
I have a question. I just have
You're
a
just yelling
question.
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just have a question.
we're dumb as
Okay.
fuck. Of course
Am
we
I
are.
allowed to have more than one for starters?
Okay.
I have a lot.
As you're yelling this down an alleyway, Why don't we take our break right there?
Okay, we'll be right back. Again.
Okay.
Hello! If somebody
Whoa.
could please remind Artemis that usually rolling initiative requires combat, that would be great.
I didn't say that you were in combat. I'm just saying. You split the party.
That
Well.
means nothing. And then you're like, it'll take 2 rounds for you to get there. Oh, gee, well, where do we come into rounds? Initiative!
All right, so when we left off, Worm and Race had decided that they were going to chase off after these 3 individuals that they saw in an alleyway, while the others took the cart back.
Technically, I was
Everything's
chasing
fine.
Race, not them.
I just have a question.
Yes. Okay. So, as you're running, we're gonna do a couple of skill checks here, though, to see how well you keep up.
Sure.
Badly.
I need both of you to either roll athletics or acrobatics.
I'm bad at both of
I'm gonna use
those.
my other inspiration.
Sure, I'll use one of mine. Whatever. 11.
16.
Okay. All right. So you managed to keep pace with each other for the most part. Race is a little bit ahead of you, obviously, because she got kind of a head start, but
And she's way fitter than me. Like, way
you're managing,
fitter.
though.
No.
You're keeping up. It's fine.
Wait.
Yeah. Race is just rage dashing.
Well, if I was raging, I would have had advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So as you both sort of duck into this alleyway where you saw them, and you see one of them just kind of crest around a corner. Race waving madly at them as you are shouting and running through the city. But you do manage to see where they went. Go ahead and roll another set of athletics or acrobatics checks.
I am gonna rage.
Pasta. Way to go, Worm.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So 21.
it doesn't automatically apply the advantage when I rage?
It should. Oh, you just used the rage count. You didn't apply the effect.
Well, how the heck do I do that?
There should be a little guy, like a purple button beside rage. Click that.
I see. Okay. Ah,
There you go.
there we go.
There you
Well, I got
go.
a 19.
Okay. So, Race, you because the ground is wet. The stones of the road is wet. You sort of skate around the corner as you're chasing after them, and you can see them probably 60 feet ahead of you at this point. Just sort of running down a street. And Worm, for whatever reason, you feel it's almost like a breeze kicks up around you, and you're able to just run faster than you thought you were, and you get an extra 10 feet that round.
I look for the satyr that's poking their horns into my ass.
Is it Alice?
No, the breeze.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so you both sort of come around this corner, and you can both see them ahead of you. The blue cloaks are sort of in the alley, or in the road ahead of you. You don't see anyone else around. You don't even see Ember Brand at this point.
Wait, I need you for something. Hold on.
Race, this is a trap.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha!
Come back. I have a question. I need help.
We're looking for the
They keep
spark.
running.
Do they even look back at us, or
When Worm says that they're looking for the sparks, so one of them sort of glances over their shoulder, and both of you make perception checks.
$22.
Both
Or sorry.
of you rolled 22s. That's
Oh,
great.
I thought maybe I had just missed mine, but I didn't realize.
No. No, you both rolled 22s.
We
Okay,
see
so
everything all together at once.
you both notice, like, as they sort of look back, because they have their hoods pulled up real low. The person that looks back at you is wearing like a metal sort of what is that called? A metal breastplate. And like a helmet. And the helmet comes down in sort of a almost like a pointed manner at the bottom of it, and the design in it, the visor design in it is familiar somehow to both of you.
Is it like... Is it familiar as in it looks like someone else is dressing up like these people? Or familiar as in we've maybe seen them before and not realized it? Or familiar as in they're a construct of some kind? I don't know.
Just
I'm
make
thinking
a
of too
straight
many
intelligence check.
Oh my god. Here we go.
We're so smart. 12.
And
Everything's fine, guys.
And 10. Everything's fine. It's difficult to place because you only see it for just a split second as they keep running.
yeah.
But something was very familiar.
I'm gonna keep running then. If I can't place it yet, I'm gonna keep running.
Another
Yeah.
athletics or acrobatics check. As you are running through the city.
Gonna use my other one. May as well. Okay, 17.
Okay. So Worm, you're keeping up just fine. Like you're keeping up with Race just fine. They seem like they're getting a little bit ahead of you though at this point.
Can we
They
stop?
won't
I
be
don't
kind to
like
us.
running.
Oh, stop.
We're supposed to
Okay,
get
both
the
of you-
spark.
Both of you make perception checks as Worm yells that out yet again.
18.
21.
Okay. So you were chasing 3 of them. When you hear, like, so Worm yells that you're looking for the spark, one of them sort of peels off to the right, the other 2 go to the left. The one that looked at you sort of peeled off to the right.
Go right, Race.
And kind of went around a corner.
Okay. I'll go right.
Okay, so you run around a corner and you find yourself in an alleyway, and you kind of come to a halt as this figure is standing there, just like hand on their sword hilt, but they haven't drawn their weapon yet.
Even though we've been yelling and running this whole way and definitely not being stealthy in any way, I'm going to whisper as I talk to this person.
I get into the alley
Okay.
and I'm just like leaning on my staff. Oh
Because
my
this is
god, this was
espionage at this
terrible.
point.
This was terrible. This was a terrible idea. I hate everything right now. Oh my god.
They just sort of like, so
Wait.
Race, you can tell that they just kind of like lean around you a little bit to look at them, look at Worm, and then they tilt, like they go back and look at you.
Hey, so we need your help because we gotta talk to the spark.
I think this is the spark race. God damn it.
No, we gotta save them.
This person is probably the spark.
We have to protect them. Don't you understand? I'm not getting it at all. Otherwise, this thing about the ancient evil, remember? That's what it said. Ancient evil.
I know, I was there,
Like-
and I'm telling you, this person here, probably the spark.
you. We're trying to protect you.
I like lean against the wall, like just bleh.
Oh no. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 22.
Okay. You're okay. Breakfast doesn't repeat itself.
That
You're
was
okay.
a check,
Oh, no.
too. That was actually 24.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you're fine. You manage. Even you're a little surprised at like how well you handled that.
Yeah, that was not.
I'm just gonna like.
They sort of so the figure in front of you,
Got my hands up.
you can't tell who they are or really any physical details about them. The only thing that you can see is that they have very like intense golden colored eyes. As they sort of they step forward just a little bit, and you hear what languages do you guys speak?
Common, Draconic,
Elvish,
Giant, Infernal, Primordial.
Common, Elvish, and Giant.
So Worm, you understand because it's in Primordial. You understand, and you say, you hear them say, in sort of a, it's like somebody who, if you've ever heard like a non-native speaker speaking like obviously like another language, and they're using very they tend to use very like proper grammar in places where like normal, like somebody who spoke a language is like their normal language would use
Super
like
formal.
yeah they would
don't use the slang.
you know, yeah. And this person, they say in Primordial that they are also looking for the spark. Can you help? They say, I'm also looking for the spark. Can you help me?
She's supposed to be with you. What do you mean? In Primordial.
Mm-hmm. He says,
I'm looking back and forth
she
with them like,
she wandered. We can't find her.
They can't find her. They lost her.
what? How'd you do that? Dang nabbit!
You're supposed to be a sea of ball sacks. What's wrong with you?
They just tilt their head at that. What? I don't understand.
Never mind. When did you see her last in Primordial?
You can see he kind of thinks for a second, and he's like, it's been a week.
A week? I say in common.
He's like, shh, keep it down, keep it down.
A week?
Listen, she's slippery.
Was she a prisoner? In Primordial.
I don't know. I wasn't high enough up. I was just told to look for her.
Is that why you guys are out? Or is there something else going
yes.
on?
No, we are looking for her. Both of you make perception checks at this point.
17.
Okay, so Worm, as you're having this conversation, you're really drawn to that helmet, and as they're sort of talking, and like this conversation makes no sense to you. Like they should have had some sort of idea of what's going on, and it's because this person doesn't. You're really sort of like taking in all of the details and things like that. And the helmet, it's like it snaps into place. The helmet is it's an Ember brand helmet. And he, again, in Primordial, he says, can you help me find her?
Well, what other information do you have? We'll need a little bit more to go on.
Just that she's supposed to be in the city. We heard she was near the market district.
Oh, okay.
Is that in the
She's
Azure?
gone
Ward?
underground. Yeah, the Azure Ward is the market district.
Wait. What was the last thing you said?
The Azure Ward is the market.
No, what
district.
was the last thing he
All of
said?
the. I don't know.
Somewhere in the
I
market
literally
district, and then
Yes.
there was something after that.
She's somewhere in the She's somewhere in the market district. We're supposed to look for her here. She's been missing.
Oh, I thought you said something about underground.
She was underground.
Oh, she was underground.
Yes. She was spotted.
I'm gonna look at Ray's.
Mhm.
And
I don't know what y'all have been saying, so I'm just like,
No, I know. And I'm
What's
just
going
gonna
on?
say, like,
I am still wearing my outfit though. Looks like.
yeah. You remember how we found that
Mhm.
bag of stuff? Your like powder shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think we've got a problem like that with the spark right now, and I just kind of like gesture to this guy.
I don't know. Would Race understand that?
I'm hoping
I
so.
think she'd be. I think she'd understand enough to know not to say anything else. Like, you're clearly trying to communicate something. So I think she
Okay.
would just go.
He steps forward, like he steps
"Mm."
forward towards you guys again,
I just kind of grab.
like just a couple of steps.
Yeah, I just step closer to Race.
Mhm.
And sneeze, kind of like spirals off my horns and just kind of curls around Race. And usually I'm gonna like throw some backstory stuff in, so just go with me on it.
Okay. Yes.
Usually when I send a snake to you, it's like a sign to be anxious. There are snakes afoot, and not just mine.
There are snakes in people's boots, as they say.
Yes.
There's a snake in my boot.
Okay, so now I'm getting okay. I understand. Or at least I understand more that there's like, oh crap, we're in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, we can
We
help
should
them.
split up.
Yeah, we can help them look. We'll cover more ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where have you looked
Let's do
so
that.
far? So we don't like double up, and I'll say that in Primordial.
We've checked down by the water and in the northeast corner of the ward. Those were the two places that we thought she was spotted.
And you
Well,
still
we
think
could-
she's in the Azure ward?
Those were the sightings, yes.
How old are the sightings? Like last week when you lost her?
The last 24 hours.
Oh, okay. And where are we in general on this
Hold on,
map?
I'm gonna push a map out to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant more like, bird's
Within the
eye.
Azure Ward?
Yeah, within the Azure ward.
Oh,
Like,
in,
where are
in
we
the map.
specifically?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I will show you. Okay.
Because you said it was by the water, which is down to the south.
Yeah, one of the
East.
sightings. Okay, so one of the sightings, like given the sort of general sense of what he was saying, was like sort of over in this area down
Okay.
near where the docks and all that stuff come through.
Oh, okay.
You guys right now, you guys are here.
Okay. And he said they also saw them in the north, or possibly saw her in the
Yeah,
northeast.
over in this area.
Okay.
Yeah. And the place where Ophelia and everybody else is going, where Ophelia and Lily are, is right here. So they're really not that far from you.
Okay. All right, I've got an idea, and I'll say this in primordial. You and your buddies go to the docks and start moving inward. We'll go to the other side and start moving inward and clear it that way.
Oh, do you have information about her?
No, I'm just guessing.
But you called her the Spark. You
Well, yeah.
forgive me, but you don't look like one of us.
You know, words come to people at certain times when they're supposed to be where they're supposed to be.
Well, why don't you come with me? We'll meet up with my friends and we'll split up together. Like,
There's no
split
time,
up.
man. She's already been lost for a 10-day. We gotta get moving.
I really think you should come with me. And he takes another step forward towards you.
No, I think we should split up. Come on, Race, let's go. I'm like pulling Race's arm.
At this point, when you start pulling to go away, I'm gonna grab your arm and yank you behind me and run as fast as I can.
Okay.
Okay.
We got this! Meet
So-
us the other direction! We're booking it.
Okay. So I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws as you run around the corner into the street.
Oh, God.
I think I have advantage on
11. No, you don't. Not yet. You don't have danger sense.
I don't? Freak. Okay. Yes, I do.
You do? Oh.
Advantage on dex saving throws against
Okay.
effects I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
So you can see where you're going.
Make
but that's up to the
perception check.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, that tracks.
6.
A moment. Okay, so as you two, both of you sort of run around the corner,
It's not saying advantage on dex saving throws against effects I do see. It's saying advantage on saving throws against effects I can see.
okay.
I gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving me an edge when I dodge away from danger.
Wow, those were fucking garbage.
Saving throws against things such as traps and spells.
Okay. So
I did not roll a saving
Reese-
throw yet.
Race, as you come around the corner and you're dragging worm behind you, both of you sort of hear a sound of like, and 3 arrows just like whiz overhead and hit the dirt in front of you.
I'm gonna.
They missed because I rolled a 3, a 7, and an 11. So I'm assuming that those don't hit either of you.
Nope. Thankfully, because I put on my
Nope.
mage armor, but if I hadn't, it would have hit
There you
me.
I'm gonna act like that was a sound that I heard and then I'm really oblivious. And I'm gonna go, I heard something. She must be nearby. And I'm gonna dart around another corner and keep running. And I am dragging
Okay.
Worm with me.
Okay, so both of you go ahead and roll athletics or acrobatics checks.
No, I don't want to.
I'm gonna rage again. Because it's worn off by now.
15. Wrong button.
14.
My-
Okay.
My
So
dude.
Not rolling great.
You know, it's fine. So as you two continue running, Race, you quickly dart down another alleyway out of line of sight, and you can hear somewhere in the distance behind you. You can hear the sound of like metal boots. but they don't seem like they're getting any closer at the moment. But you can tell they're definitely following.
We fucked up. 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 We fucked up real bad. Real bad. Real bad.
Yep. Keep running.
Yep.
I'm
Another
like
round of acrobatics or athletics checks, guys.
zigzagging.
Yeah, you're zigzagging. Are you sort of orientating yourself towards the house, though? Okay.
Yes. Oh my.
11.
We both got 11.
Oh boy. Okay.
Why did the dice
That's
hate
twice.
me?
That's brilliant.
Change your dice color.
It's because the dice know I
okay.
haven't gotten new clothes yet.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Race, does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. So again, as you guys are running, another 2 arrows come flying past, and it causes you to change course.
We fucked up. We fucked up.
You were headed for
so bad.
a certain where. We're headed for a certain alleyway that you could see ahead of you, but the arrows caused you to change course. Go ahead and roll another acrobatics and athletics.
No!
Yes.
11
Okay.
again.
Consequences of your actions, okay? Okay. So, Race, as this arrow sort of like it gets very close to you and causes you to change direction, and you like sort of yank Worm around another corner, and just as you do that, you kind of look past you and you can see there's only 2 people following you at the moment, and they have bows, but they're like a street and a half away.
Are they up high and that's why they can see us?
Mm-hmm. They're up on the, you could just barely see them up on the roof.
You couldn't hit the
I'd
broadside
like
of a barn, vicious mockery.
Okay. Roll your attack.
It's a save.
What?
Wisdom.
Oh, what kind of save? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yep. Oop. Sorry.
Taunt them.
That was a 12.
16. So take
Okay.
a D4 plus 1 of psychic damage. Ooh, 5. And you have
Okay.
disadvantage? is it?
Disadvantage on the next attack, right?
Yeah, disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
All right. So, yep.
Actually, hang on. Because I'm a sorcerer. Fuck, did I pick? Or do I not have those yet? Oh no, I just have Font of Magic. Never mind.
before
Okay.
we go around the next corner, I'm gonna
Mhm.
touch the wall and cast light on it so that there's like a bright light behind us. Also, that's also in their
Okay.
way. And just
Okay.
like cast it on like a brick of the wall and then like dart around and keep going and try to stay. I'm gonna try to stay like close to the wall. Like if they're to our right, I'm gonna stay close to the wall to the right, so they would have to get super close to even
To
see
the
us.
edge. Okay. Yep. Okay. I get what you're saying.
And
Okay.
keep running.
So if both of you make athletics or acrobatics checks, and I'll say you can do these ones at advantage.
I'm just rolling like garbage.
16.
It's like my best skill,
19.
and I'm just rolling so.
Okay. Again, Worm, you get that same sort of strange sensation of like a breeze kicks up around you, and you're able to move a little bit faster than you thought you would. But you both managed to duck around a corner, just as you hear. There is this stupid thing. There's a 2 and a 6. I think you guys are okay.
Is there anywhere
At least
to
I hope so.
hide?
Yeah, there's
can
lots
we-
of places to hide.
Yeah, let's
Make
duck
perception
and-
checks to see if you can find some place to just get under cover.
Natural one.
19?
Okay. Worm, you've never been to this city. You don't know what to expect when you run around this corner. Like when you're running, you're barely keeping track of race as it is. Like there's a lot happening. But race, you pull around a corner, and as you do so, like you see there is a like a storage thing outside of somebody's house that has like a cloth flap over the front of it that like you basically just take Worm and yeet her in there and then dive in after her.
Okay.
And a couple of seconds later, you hear those two pairs of boots run past you but up above you.
I think we should wait here for like 5-10 more minutes.
Okay. Yep.
How
So you wait for a little while. Okay.
in feet? How close are we to home base?
Maybe 1,000.
Fuck. Okay. I didn't think we were that far. Posture check, ladies.
No. I like being a shrimp.
Lonk has commanded it.
I guess for long.
No, not for long. How dare you?
Okay, so the two of you sort of wait, and like, you know, there's that sensation of like your heartbeat just pounding in your ears from all of the running and the stress and everything like that. And after a little while, you feel like it's probably safe to come out. You don't hear anybody else. You don't see anything else. And the rain is starting to come down a little bit harder. The sun is definitely down below, like at the horizon line now. So you think you could probably get out now.
Can I just peek
Sorry.
first to make sure?
Okay, make a perception check.
Just to make sure they didn't have the same idea and just stay where they were. Terrible.
13.
You think you're probably okay.
They're as fast and as calm as possible.
Yeah, that was the Ember brand. We are so fucked.
I definitely need new clothes.
Yeah, before we leave, I'm like full Hopia.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. You sneeze, you're back into your dragonborn form.
Can I take off my like red part of my outfit and just leave it under that storage place?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
leaving it
gonna
behind.
turn my cloak inside out, so it's the like lining that's on the outside instead, and like sort of hide my clothes as much as possible.
I'm taking my hair out of the ponytail too, and it's just like long, and since it's raining, wet and in my face. Full emo kid. You can't see me.
It's
Full
not
emo
a phase,
kid.
John Cena.
Okay, so are you going like stealthily after this, or like what's the plan here? How do you plan to make your way home?
Just kind of keeping an eye out, I think, and heading for home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Picking up any
So
stray
it
kitties
takes you
on
a
the way.
little while. Yes. It takes you a
calm.
little while, but you sort of like weave through the different alleyways and stay off the main roads and things like that. And eventually you do arrive at Third House Surgeon. And like at this point, so Lily and Ophelia, you guys have arrived at the merchant house with the wagon and Amari.
Yeah, we've just had a nice time. We're just talking quietly, you know. Yep.
Yeah,
And just
you're
having a
just
good
chatting.
time. Yeah.
As you sort of roll through the gates, Amari does the whistle where like you stick your two pinkies in and like whistle, do the dog whistle thing, and Ava comes running out from the stables and takes charge of the horses and the wagon and stuff like that. And Amari, he like when after the wagon goes, he says, come inside, they will get your payments for you. And it's at that point, sort of as the wagon trundles off and you guys are almost to the door, when you hear two very out of breath people come skidding into the courtyard of Third House Surgeon, and you see a very wet dragonborn and a very wet looking race.
Oh,
What
good
happened to you?
grief.
Who rained on your parade?
We should go inside.
That does not
And
answer my
Yes, let's-
question. But
The
okay.
sky rained.
Mm.
Is that code for something? Ophelia says and holds open the door for them.
No, it's
No,
literally
you can see
raining.
It's raining. See?
Mm.
Amari's sort of standing there with his like a hand on the door and like looking at you two, and he's like, "Are you both all right?"
Totally fine.
Are you sure?
Who are you?
Shit.
I'm gonna need some new clothes.
I can see that, my friend. And then so as he goes to open the door all of the way, in the direction of the Gatestone, which is the like industrial district in town. I'll show you on the map here. 1 second. Okay, so on the map here, oops, in sort of this direction over here, you hear what sounds like thunder, and then everything around you like shakes and shudders for a second, followed by a blast of flame that can be seen up over the top of the buildings, followed by a
Ooh.
column of smoke.
Uh-oh,
Holy shit.
SpaghettiOs.
They V
What?
for Vendetta this shit.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for the night.
No. No.
Well, this is
Whoops.
fine.
Mm.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's totally fine.
Fine.
Mm.
Totally
Yeah.
fine. Inside check on all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim.
Tim, you
Hello,
just got-
Tim. We were just about to go raid you, so hi. We're gonna raid train this bitch, so stick around. We're gonna go raid one of our friends, and just give me a minute to find somebody because my plan has been screwed. Don't forget to donate to Extra Life if you got a couple bucks. We did do our draw on Monday night, and Sir Timothy actually did win our prize draw. So, if you donate, you'll be in for our December draw. Extra Life, amazing organization. If you got a couple bucks, go ahead and donate to them at tinyurl.com/vactair-extra-life-2024. Pick somebody from our roster and just throw them a couple bucks, and you'll be in the draw automatically.
On the roster, my friend Lonk.
Yes, your friend Lonk, and also your friend Affy, who is your only friend.
I mean my acquaintance.
and your
Lonk.
acquaintance Artemis.
Yeah, my acquaintance Artemis, but also my friend Affy, who is my only friend.
Damn right. Let's see. We're gonna go raid Goodman Games. We've been on their channel a couple times, so we're just gonna show them a little love. How about that? Goodman
Yeah, that works.
Games official. All right. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for the raid, Tim. We'll
Bye.
see you when you
Train.
see me. And Sherry says bye.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Bye, Sherry.
She